Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Look at this view. I discovered this was a great place to put a little bench so I can sit out in my property and admire the beautiful scenery here in Alaska. So I ordered a bench on Walmart.com. It was only $85 and they delivered it to my house with free shipping. It's a Mainstay classic metal outdoor garden slatted bench. It weighs 42.66 pounds, so it's a little on the heavy side, but most people can still manage to get that kind of a box moved around. And you can see it's well packaged. The parts are wrapped in plastic. Some of them are zip tied. There are extra pieces of cardboard in here to help keep them from rattling around, and it arrives safely without any obvious visible damage to any of the pieces. So you can see I'm opening the box. It has only 4 parts and it has a package that's tied with a red ribbon that includes the little parts and the tool. You want to pay attention to the 2 sizes of bolts. One size goes in the seat and the other size goes in the back. Now it says to lay down one of the sides, and you can tell which is the right and the left side because the holes are on the inside section, because you're going to screw the seat and the back directly into the arms of the bench. So I've got it laid down, and of course it's not going to stand up by itself, and I don't have anyone to help me, so I've got my trusty dolly. I used my dolly to drag it out here, so luckily I can use it to help me assemble it too. So I'm attaching the 3 bolts into the seat and then into the arm of the bench. Now it says to attach the back, but I don't have any way to hold all this up, and so I'm going to turn it over, use the dolly, and put on the other arm. Now when you're putting in the bolts, you just want to hand tighten them. Don't screw them in all the way, because you want some play and wiggle in it so that you can make sure everything gets put together before you tighten it up for sure. So now you can see that the back is really quite pretty, and you can obviously tell which is the front side and which is the back of the back, and it's going to get wiggled in here between the arms. And because I haven't tightened everything up, I can still wiggle it in. It's a little complicated to try to hold it up, but you get the picture. Use what you have to make what you need, and if you don't have 3 arms, try using something to help you. So now I've got each of the 2 screws into each side of the back. I'm going to stand it up and look, I got it all together. Is it time to sit on it? No, now is when you take the little tool that's included and you want to go back and tighten up every single bolt. You want everything to be secure, wiggle-free before you start plopping on it and enjoying yourself. Tighten up each of the bolts on the back and on the seat, and then my bench will be assembled. It comes with 2 extra bolts, and hang on to the tool. Then if you need to adjust anything later on, you'll have the ability to do that. There it is, all completed. Isn't this a great location? But this isn't the best part. It will be sitting on the bench looking the other direction. This is what I wanted to share, sitting on my bench. Isn't it fabulous? Look at the mountains. Look at the inlet. And the birds come and go, sometimes the moose, occasionally bears. And then there's Teddy. Yeah, I'm very blessed to have this in my life, and I'm happy to get to share these few moments with you. So if you want to put together a Mainstay bench and find a place to enjoy the view where you are, it isn't that hard. It doesn't take very long. You can even do it by yourself if you face the challenges a little at a time. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.